my Comedy Central. Get it for Ryan Beck! Got my little lunch lady, huh? And now everyone's gonna touch the stand too. Oh boy, well, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna hold this now, and then I'm gonna wash my hands, and then I'm gonna touch everybody's face. How about that? Pretty cool? I can't believe that everyone's out during a pandemic and that every comedian's gonna start their set in this exact way. You're like, let's go see 6 people say the same thing at the top. Yeah, that'll be cool. I am proud of you, I think. I'm not sure if I'm proud of everybody in here or just scared of everybody that decided to come out. I'm actually practicing the most social distancing because I am on the stage, you know? Right? My wife, I'm going to give it to my wife. I know that. This is what I think is funny about New York is that, yesterday was like, everyone's like, quarantine was like the big word yesterday. And New Yorkers, for the most part, me included, my wife included, were like, yeah, okay, we did it. We stayed in on Friday. We quarantined. It's over. Virus over. We did it. We stayed in on Friday. We quarantined. What are we doing for Saturday? And we have brunch plans tomorrow. So around the corner with this brunch show. So come back, I guess, if you want to see who I'll talk about. Maybe I'll do that joke again. It seemed to go well. But I was like, yeah, that's how I felt accomplished. Did you guys go out yesterday? No. You did? Well, but you didn't. Right, you quarantined. You were like, we're doing it, and then you were like, fuck this. I can't stand this. My wife and I are driving, we're losing it. We're newly married. We got married in October, right before the virus was born, I just learned from our host. So we're newly married, and we're really putting it to the test now. Because there's like, so I typically don't have like a lot of my wife jokes. But only a few things about her actually bother me, and I'll list them in order now. This is a new one. Here, I'll throw you a new complaint, which is I've learned since quarantining. I'll go, hey, can you turn it up one? And then she'll hand me the remote. Just turn it up. One. I asked you, it's like all, and she just hands it to me. Like, here, you do it. I'm like, what? Just turn it up one. I don't know. What? And I said, why are you doing that? And she's like, because I don't want to turn it up. That's how quarantine's been going. That's how it's been going. I don't want to do it. You want to do it, you do it then. I'm like, can we just work together, you know? It's going to be turned up one, because I want that to happen. Yeah, that's annoying. Also, when we go to sleep, she has like a whole routine that starts with turning on every light in the house. I want to go straight to sleep. That's how I do. I grab the little dog, I go to sleep, boom. She turns on every light in the house. That's step one. Then she goes into the bathroom for 25 to 35 minutes. I don't know what's happening in there. A lot of moisturizing. I heard a drill bit one time. There's a lot going on in there. And I said, Grace, please just come to sleep. Please come to the bed. Just stop. Please stop. And she came in the room and like, just burned my eyes. And she's like, listen, when we're 53 and I look 52, you're going to thank me. I'm like, that's right, baby. Get back in there. I love you. Thank you. Put in the work. So that's that. Okay, I don't have the virus, but I've been talking and my throat is dry, and I'm going to clear my throat now, and I don't want anyone to freak out. Pretty good, right? Because I said that thing. That's very, yeah. I'm drinking this ginger beer. Pretty good. Get this one. This is pretty good. I think it'll boost your immune system, or I'm just making things up because I just need something to hold on to now. They took baseball away. Are you kidding me? Are you guys baseball fans? Anybody upset about that? You're not at all? Why not?
I hate baseball.
Yeah, why do you hate baseball?
Boring.
I see. Yes. Boring, nothing to do. But do you like eating?
Not hot dogs.
Okay, well, you got me there. Yeah. Popcorn? You like popcorn? My God. All right. What do you like? No, that's not a good question. That's too open-ended. You're going to be like, I don't know, and then we're going to be stuck in that. I'll tell you why I liked baseball. I learned to play baseball. Maybe you'll like this. You probably won't. I learned to play baseball from my dad and my grandpa when I was like doing like little league stuff. Except they had different rules because they grew up in different eras. Basically, my dad would teach us to like field ground balls like a little alligator. Right? You put your glove down and then you get the ball and you like put the alligator the ball in. And my grandpa taught us that if you hit somebody with the ball, they're out. So that's not a rule. That's not a rule. That was a rule prior to the Civil War. So I don't know where he got that exactly because that wasn't the rule when he was growing up playing. But my first Little League game, true story, I got hit. I was playing first base and the ball came to me and I was like, Daddy, and I alligated the ball into the glove. And then I was like, Grandpa, and I fucking threw the kid. He's running full speed like my first hit, and I just hit him with the ball. And everyone stopped the game and they're like, what did you do that for? And I'm like, he's out now. They're like, no, he's knocked out. He's passed out. Where'd you hear that rule? That's not a rule. My grandpa, I'm like, that was before the Civil War. And then everyone ate a hot dog. So you got me there. But I'm bummed that baseball's gone. There's also, I'm not going to talk. I have a joke about a very specific rule in baseball, and I don't think that anyone is going to care. I'll briefly tell you that it's called the drop third strike. Is anyone no one cares, right? Okay. But I don't think it's gonna fly. But the drop third strike basically is that if you strike out, you know what a strikeout is. Okay. It's when you miss 3 hot dogs in a row. You are then out. But there's one rule that I am convinced when they invented baseball was just made by someone's little brother. It's if you strike out, but the catcher doesn't hold on to the ball, and you run to first, you get to be safe. Yeah, it doesn't even make any sense at all. Because you missed the ball 3 times, and you just ran to first anyway, which is like, go to the bench, you're out, what are you doing? But that's the most little brother rule that I've ever heard, which is like, you struck out, no, I'm on the base. And someone was like, fuck, just let him be there. Like, let's just, come on. Why did you bring him, you know? As a little brother, I really identify with that rule, because I was very annoying as a young adult, and a child and a man. I'm very annoying, and it's because I talk and I get excited, but for 10 minutes at a time, like, we're having a good time, you know? I feel like this is really the little crowd that could. I'm like really into this. This is what I hope it stays like this. Sometimes there's too many people in here and then I get, I'm like intimidated myself. Like, are they gonna like me? But I know that all you psychopaths are gonna you feel good. You feel great.
Other than a cough, yeah.
Other than my cough?
No, mine.
When I did that? Oh, your cough. Yeah, very funny. Everyone thought that was funny except for the table next to you. That's what that was. And you guys, because you're like, I'm not sure, I didn't see his expression, was he joking or not. You look rich as hell, so I don't think you have anything to worry about. Yeah, no. What do you do for a job?
I work for Corning.
For who?
Oh.
James Corden?
No. Corning Incorporated.
Cording Incorporated. Oh, I don't know what that is.
Upstate New York.
Oh, other people know what that is. Okay, so that's why you were on the first name basis with it. It'd be like, I felt like that was like, I said James Corden. Did you hear me? I was about to stand up and give my, anyway, I was at the dentist. That's a clean TV joke. Stupid. That was cool. You're on like a first name basis with your job. I work in comedy. For now. We'll see what happens after I get on the stage. I do have a joke about the dentist. This is just a loose set that I think we're all enjoying. At least I am. But I will tell you, this is one of my favorite jokes, because it's true. And it's not so much a joke as a complaint. I went to the dentist. Everyone's like freaking out because we're like, oh, our healthcare system's broken or whatever, you know? And I think that they're right, because last time I went to the dentist, I walked out because I got there and I was never been to this dentist before, and the guy came out and he was wearing jeans. At the dentist. I was like, look, dude, I know my insurance is bad. Could you at least pretend you're a real doctor? You're gonna wear jeans at the dentist? Not slacks, not khakis, not even like cargo shorts where I could be like, oh, that's where he keeps his tools, is in the little pocket there. But he comes out and he goes, what's up? You can call me Dan. Absolutely not. Not Dr. Dan, not Dan the dentist, like, just Dan. I'm not going to a dentist that looks like he uses the phrase, my bad. That's not what I want. Not at all. Ugh. I hope everybody finds me on Instagram. I feel like we're all friends. It's just my name. I am Ryan Beck. I did plug it. That's very nice. Good. Professional, James Corden. Thank you so much. I'll tell you this. I don't think I live in a dangerous neighborhood, but I found a knife on the street the other day, and I'm from the Midwest. Is anyone Midwesterners? Yeah? Where are you from? Illinois. I'm from Missouri. So we are similar. Are you from Southern Illinois? Central. Yeah. Okay. So I think we understand each other. Big time. Nice. Yeah. Are you... Good. That's a good part of Illinois. Anyway, there's two teams don't like each other, and these guys eat the wrong kind of hot dogs. And so Anyway, I found a knife on the street, and I come from Missouri. This is basically what it's like to move from the Midwest to New York, as I saw this steak knife just laying in the street, and my first reaction, just alone in the city, was, well, that's not where knives go. Somebody's gonna pop a tire on this. So I picked up the knife, and I just started walking with it. I just started walking down the street, and I got way too far before I realized, like, oh no, now I'm the problem. And I was like, it was way too far. I was like standing at a crosswalk, just swinging my arm, hanging out, like catching every security camera I could find, waiting for the little man to change. And I didn't know what, like waving at people and shit. I didn't know what to do, so I was like, I gotta get rid of this. Can't throw it back in the street. Someone's gonna pop a tire on this thing. And so I just threw it in a bush. That was my big save. I'm gonna throw it in a bush. So I covered that crime up for me and whoever committed it all at once. It was great. I'm Ryan Beck. I really appreciate it. Have a great night, guys. Good luck with the rest of the quarantine.